An age-old dilemma exists when it comes to trying to improve our lives. How do we focus on the long-term goal while also enjoying life right now? It can often feel like a trade-off. I should go to the gym, study, write, work on that challenging project, but I also want to relax, veg out while watching TV, eat donuts, and play video games. Should I work hard, then reap the reward? Or forget about the hard stuff and just enjoy this moment? For myself, there is no right answer, but I've learned a trick that helps me combine the two approaches into one. Here's how it works. I figure out what will make me happiest in the long run. What is the life that I really want? I figure out what I can do today to make that happen and what steps I can do repeatedly to build the life I want. I find a way to love the steps. Let's break these steps down for an actionable plan. 1. Take the long view. We often make the mistake of taking a short-sighted view, for instance, spending all our money now. And shopping online instead of saving and investing, or eating sweets instead of going for a run. To be clear, there isn't anything wrong with enjoying yourself. Savor the sweets, treat yourself. The problem arises when the short term becomes your main view, when it becomes a matter of impulse rather than doing what will benefit your life in the long term. I like to take the long view more often than not. What do I want to build for myself over time? For me, that might include having a meaningful impact at work, prioritizing health and longevity, learning and growing, and nurturing loving relationships. What would you like to build for yourself? 2. Find the repeatable actions. Once we have clarity on what matters most over the long term, we can ask, what steps can I do on a regular basis that will lead to that long-term vision? How about exercising daily, eating whole foods, committing to daily writing sessions, or spending meaningful time with loved ones? What are your priorities? Our goals may come into conflict with our short-term impulses, such as indulging in social media distractions, junk food, and lazing on the couch. However, if we commit to doing the repeatable steps on a regular basis, we'll make headway. 3. Learn to love the steps. Here's the trick. Learn to love the repeatable steps in your plan to long-term success more than the short-term options. You don't have to sacrifice your happiness when you do those steps. For example, if you love eating junk food, but know that eating mostly whole foods is what will lead to your long-term health, can you learn to love the whole food diet? For me, the answer is yes, absolutely. I love eating delicious bowls of beans and veggies topped with avocado and hot sauce. For me, that's eye-rollingly good. For exercise, I've been playing basketball lately and going on walks. I adore these kinds of activities. I work on writing my most recent book on weekdays, and while it might sometimes be a struggle, I find ways to bring curiosity, service, love, and play into those writing sessions, and a sense of wonder into anything, including those things that are good for you over the long term. It just takes a willingness to find the delight in your chosen beautiful actions.